What's up, guys?
What's up?
Welcome back to the Dogghouse Podcast.
Truly welcome back.
This is episode 14. I'm your host, Emma, joined with my co-host and older brother,
Rob. What's up, guys?
and we're
here.
We're here. And
But
you're
we're
here
excited.
as well. We're so
We are
excited,
excited.
and strap in for this episode. We've got something pretty crazy for you.
This one's definitely a little, we say this every episode. This one's a little off the rails. You're not expecting this. I promise you.
You really aren't. So,
What are we talking about?
I'm going to get into it. Video games.
Video games.
Yes, I just said video games. And
Okay.
you're probably wondering why did she just bring up video games?
Right.
Believe it or not,
I'm wondering myself.
I have played a few video games in my time. Crazy to hear. I'm not the biggest gamer per se, but we like to play one certain video
There's
game.
one video game that we love. Absolutely love.
We play it every single day, and that is
The video game of life. Whoa, okay.
What is that?
Did you just say video games in real life?
I did say video games in real life, and you're probably thinking that's crazy. But here's the thing. Life is a whole lot like a video game. So
Okay.
in this video, we're just going to be making a pretty overall broad analogy about how life is like a video game.
And how in that video game, we believe you can customize your in-game avatar.
Absolutely.
Yourself.
So we're going to get into that first really fast.
Yeah, and pre-context on that.
Yeah.
Why is that an important point?
That is super important because customizing your avatar was kind of the idea that tipped this whole episode.
And this whole analogy, it really
this whole
truly just
analogy.
like sparked that original thought of, okay, wait, if we can customize our avatar or our appearance in real life or a video game, like it's the same thing. What else can we do in this video game?
In this video game that's kind of like the life we're living. Yeah, so we have both done things with our hair. Obviously, our hair is both bleached right now. It is not naturally this color, believe it or not.
Believe it or not, we know you
I
guys
say as
are
my roots are growing
shocked.
in. You're shocked. But the first time I did anything drastic with my hair was my senior year of high school.
Ooh, let's get into that.
This is kind of a fun story. So end of my senior year, I just said, screw it. I went to the salon, like my first real salon appointment. I got highlights in my hair. It was about this length. And I also got bangs.
And when I tell you guys the before and after difference that appearance upgrade made, the literal reaction and power that came from that.
Absolutely.
That was insane.
It was crazy, guys. I looked in the mirror and didn't know who was looking back the first couple days. And
That's crazy.
people legitimately did not recognize me. And then when they would be like, oh, wow. So many compliments. It looked like I just got a huge reaction from that because it was such a drastic change in my appearance that I had to come to terms with, and then everyone around me was treating me differently for. It was honestly super powerful. It was the first time in my life I kind of felt that reaction from people. I felt like I was a unique individual and like I had truly done my first customization
Your
to my
first
avatar.
upgrade to your
My
in-game
first
avatar.
Upgrade, yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. That's why we're talking about dyeing hair and Emma's different hair colors. She's actually had a plethora of different hair colors throughout the years.
And since that, for initial getting bangs, I have dyed my hair so many different colors and cut it a few different lengths. I've had so much fun. And after every time I've dyed it, and they've all been pretty drastic, full color dyes, I've had a similar reaction from people and just felt like I've continued to upgrade and just try out new things. It's super fun.
So just like in a video game like GTA, we'll take that for example. I'm sure you're all familiar with GTA 5 by now. In that, a huge aspect of the game, and becoming like an even bigger aspect these days, honestly, in the community, is customizing your literal GTA character, your avatar in game. People place massive value on their in-game appearance being unique, being them, and tweaking it and changing it and having it be truly their own. So that's kind of why we're talking about appearance upgrades in real life. We view that as a video game character upgrade now, which sounds crazy, but we're going to explain a few more things. Hopefully it makes more sense.
Absolutely. So we're going to kind of move away from the character customization to the actual tasks that you have to do, because just like in a video game, in life there are quests and side quests and end missions to complete, and we feel like it's very comparable.
Oh, very, very comparable to real life in the just sheer amount of possibilities and what you can do with your character in game, your avatar. Real quick, Emma, sorry, I do want to backtrack.
Oh, please.
Before we move off avatar customization or character upgrades in real life, as we like to look at it, here's one I wanted to bring up. Working out and building our bodies,
Oh, yes.
That is a literal upgrade in real life.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
It's literally customizing your build of your avatar.
Your character build,
and
dude.
it is the reason that we worked out consistently for years. We still do. And it was so that we could literally customize our physical bodies and
our avatars
to what we wanted them to be. It's why we continue to work out, and it's kind of the most prominent way.
And that plus, like, when we both started to kind of dye our hair and play around with that, that was the inception of this whole analogy, like we were saying.
Absolutely.
By customizing our avatars, our appearance in game, we realized, wait, what else can we customize in this video game we love so much? And so let's switch back to quests, side quests, missions, objectives, winning the game of life. Let's get into that.
Yeah, so this is a video game in real life, like an actual video game that you might have heard of, Resident Evil 4. They just came out with a new upgrade of it. It actually is really
remastered
sick.
Just
the
dropped.
Remastered.
Okay, let's get into that one.
And that is a video game where there are so many side quests and then a mission to complete. It's a whole story, and it's
Literally.
super cool. And just like in the video game of life, you start out with just a few choices,
a few items. You're kind of limited.
You have like one quest suggested to you at a time.
Yeah, the game really does baby you at first through the Resident Evil 4 gameplay. I watched some of it the other day, and it was like, yeah, there's only one objective at first when you first drop in. There's only so many things you can do. Your character's limited. You're still learning to play the game. But as you progress through the game, as you complete those first few main objectives, more and more often these side characters will come in and suggest these side quests to you. They will offer, oh, you could go do this. You could play the game this way. You could go do this for me to get this. There's all sorts of different little tangents you could go down.
So Rob was just talking about side quests in video games.
Oh, yeah.
And all these people suggesting things to you.
In the game.
The game. And we just want to make this distinction really fast between NPCs and PCs. So non-playable characters and playable characters within a video game. In every video game, the people making these suggestions to you are non-playable characters.
Right.
They cannot change anything in the game. They're just there for one purpose, to give you these suggestions.
Right. And the reason why we wanted to focus on this distinction so heavily, non-playable versus playable. The key word, playable. What are you playing? The video game of life is what we're saying.
We're just trying to get at, you are a playable character. We are, everybody watching this everybody in the world is a playable character because they're alive and they're human. And
we're all playing the video game of life. Literally, non-playable characters, it's in the name. You can't play them, which means they can't make their own decisions in the game.
They can't change anything within the game.
They can't have impact.
You, as a playable character
like
in
it
the
or
video
not,
game of life,
like it or not,
you have the ability to change things and make your own decisions and choose which side quests you do. Like, it's kind of crazy how much control you as a player have over the game. Like, you...
And this is why it's our favorite video game.
Because
there's maximum control.
Maximum control, maximum customization ability.
Yes, 100%. Like, here's a way to put it. The NPCs in a video game will merely suggest things. They will suggest ways to play the game. You don't have to actually listen. You don't have to do those side quests to win the game of life, whatever that looks like for you, or to win the video game.
No, when has listening to people and never having an original idea or thought or action gotten anyone anywhere?
Truly.
In a video game.
We believe fully you are a playable character and you are playing the game of life, which means you have the ability to customize your playing experience, your play style,
fully, yeah.
Your avatar, your character. That's what we're getting at with all of this.
Yeah, like you are playing the game of life. It is not playing you.
Don't let the game play you, guys.
Don't let it play you, because so many times in so many situations you feel like you are, you know, kind of boxed off by your situations, by the players around you. Is actually a huge one. Like if everybody on the server is doing this one side quest or mission or this one activity, naturally, for anyone, for us even, it's natural to want to think, maybe I should be doing that. Maybe I can't do whatever. Maybe I can't customize my own experience because no one else is. Exactly. But we just want to make a really big point that you can customize your life playing experience. You can do whatever side quests you want to do to get to win the game, because that's the only way you'll truly be able to win, is if you choose how you play it fully.
You have to use your own logic, your own reasoning, and you have to rely on your own avatar, yourself, to play the game which suits your customized avatar the best and which gets you to your version of winning the game the best, essentially, without hurting anyone.
Absolutely. And this is a good tangent into kind of another big reason why we wanted to make this video with this topic.
This is, let's talk about this.
If you're ready to jump in.
Yes, let's jump in.
So we have kind of in the last little bit created
probably the last 5-6 months.
Yeah, 5-6 months, kind of created a new side quest for ourselves.
Oh yeah, this is
fully gone down that road, and we feel like this is important because this is not a side quest that anyone around us, any of the players, was suggesting or doing. It's not a path.
Matter of fact, we didn't think it was possible to go down this path.
We did not.
Like, we knew it was possible, but like, no one does this.
No one does this, especially not in our circle or the people that we're around. So it was very hard to imagine that
100%
we could, and it was like viable, but it totally is. And we are honestly so excited to be sharing this with you guys.
So what side quests are we going down, Emma? The suspense is killing me.
So we make music.
We are pursuing a music production side quest.
Absolutely.
Now, little context. If it's not clear by now, if you're a fan of the show, you know music is very important to us.
So important to us.
It's integral.
We've made a whole new segment, our Music Mondays. Make sure and stay tuned in for those. But because we love music so much, we have so many opinions about it. We're
very passionate.
We're very passionate about it, and we feel so much emotion tied into music, and we feel like we were just meant to make it. We have so much that we want to make and that we have made.
So this is a little surprise announcement for you guys. We are going to start putting out music production content and additionally our own music that we choose to make.
Yes.
What? That's exciting. That's crazy.
We are honestly so excited about this, and it's been something we've talked about so much, worked on so much in the last few months, a lot.
And why that's relevant to this episode, like we said, it's the music production side quest, which we actually didn't think you could do as an in-game character avatar at our current level. It was only when we realized we were the players and we had full control over customizing our sort of in-game avatar in real life and that playing experience did we realize it can be whatever we want it to be, truly.
Literally, we just said, you know what? No one around us has done this. We don't know kind of how this is going to go.
Yeah, we don't know how to play this game.
We don't know how to play this game. There are no really rules, but we knew that we wanted to do it, and that would bring us to our end goal. And we're planning on following this side quest all the way, and we're so
We're so excited. And truly, this is a good wrap-up moment. But last point I want to leave with you guys, or a couple last points. This is why the video game of life is our favorite video game, and why we decided to pursue that side quest. It made the game even that much more fun.
It really did. Like, life is way more fun when it's a video game.
So much more fun,
so why
guys.
not, you know?
And that's kind of the message we wanted to leave with you. Additionally, we're going to issue a challenge. Think about your life. Yes, you. Talking to you, all you gamers, even you non-gamers. Think about it. We want you to think about your daily life as a video game. It sounds crazy, but that's kind of the start. You have to think about it, and then the possibilities start to really open up, guys.
They really do. You have literally endless possibilities when you play the video game of life, and when you are able to customize.
Yeah.
You are able to customize everything. That is the main point that, I want to leave, that you have the ability to literally do whatever you want to do. And we feel like that's super powerful. So
truly, thank you guys for joining us on episode 14 of the
Thanks
Dogghouse
for
Podcast.
In. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't
Definitely.
yet. We're going to be coming out with some really cool stuff in the next few weeks.
Maybe some music.
Who knows?
Stay tuned for sure.
For sure, stay tuned and follow us on our socials if you haven't yet. But we'll see you all next week.
See you guys.
Peace.